Hello guys, so welcome back to Adobe Rider, and in this video I want to show you the most efficient Adobe Premiere workspace. I have been editing videos for more than 20 years. That means I have 20 years experience in Adobe Premiere. And this is the workspace that I have created. So if you take a look at my workspace, you can see I have maximum length of the timeline, right? So let's say I'm on the timeline and I want to switch between, I want to access different panels. So I have assigned keyboard shortcuts on my keyboard so I can easily access the panels pretty quickly like this, right? So if I want to go to audio track mixer, I can quickly jump into audio track mixer. If I want to go to project panel, I can quickly jump into the project panel. So in this video, I will explain how to create this kind of perfect workspace for you. So this is the lesson summary, right? In this video, you will learn, you already see the most efficient workspace in action, right? Then I will show you how to create and modify this kind of workspace, all the things that is related to Adobe Premiere workspaces. And then we are going to customize the Premiere workspace in a way that you want to customize. And then we are going to create custom keyboard shortcut layout for Adobe Premiere. I mean the specific workspace that we created. So we have a specific workspace and we have specific keyboard layout for that workspace. That way we can work very efficiently inside Adobe Premiere, because at the end of the day we want to work efficiently inside Premiere because we want to go to sleep early. If you don't use these kind of techniques, these kind of efficiency techniques, you will have to wake up 4 AM in the morning in order to finish the project. I will teach you how to finish the project quickly without losing the quality. That's the end game. So here you can see the panel shortcuts I have assigned in my keyboard, right? In my keyboard 1 to 8, I have assigned these shortcuts. By that way, I can easily pressing the 1 to 8 keyboard keys, I can easily switch between panels, right? So let's get started. The first thing is you need to create a custom workspace, right? In order to create custom workspace, you need to go to Window, Workspaces, and you can create Save as a new workspace. And you can give a name for the custom workspace. Let's type AR workspace and click OK. Now we can modify the workspace based on our requirement, and we can save that changes to AR workspace that we created. So let's start from the default workspace. Let's say we are in the editing workspace. Now we want to customize this workspace. So you can drag and drop the panels like this. So you can see this purple bar and you can release the mouse to drop the panel to that place, right? So if you want to close any panel, you can right click here and close the panel like this. You can drag and drop the markup panel like this, effects panel to the top panel like this. You can close unwanted panels like this. These are the most frequently usable panels inside Adobe Premiere, so we put all these panels. Now we have maximum length for the timeline, right? That way we can take a look at a larger area of the timeline and we can edit efficiently, right? So we have a lot of space for the timeline. Normally professional editors don't access the tools by clicking the mouse like this. They access the tools by pressing the keyboard shortcuts, right? So once you get experience with Adobe Premiere, you will remember the keyboard shortcuts for these tools, and you must practice that keyboard shortcut to access the tool. That way you can easily edit and switch between tools using the keyboard, right? The golden rule is when editing, try to use the keyboard as much as possible. That way you can save a lot of time. Right, now we have made some modifications to our workspace. Now we don't want to lose this, we want to save this. So you can save the changes, you can save the panel changes into this workspace. You can go to Window, Workspaces. Now let's go back to the Adobe Rider workspace that we created. Here you can see the workspace and all the things that we modify, it has been saved to that workspace, right? So now you need to organize your panels according to this structure: project panel, effects control panel, effects panel, like that. So you can see first project panel, effects control panel, effects panel. The fourth one is graphic templates panel, media browser. Fourth one is graphic template. Fifth one, media browser. Sixth one is properties panel, and seventh, markers, and the last one is audio track mixer. Now we have created a layout for the workspace. Now you can save these changes to window workspace and save changes to this workspace, right? That way, let's say you mess things around like this, for whatever reason someone came to your computer and he messed the workspace, no worries, you can go to window workspace and you can see the active workspace. This dot means the active workspace. You can go to reset to saved layout, so we can go back to the default workspace layout that we have created, right? If you go to window workspaces and edit workspaces section, here you can see all the default workspaces, and let's say you want to delete the workspace, you can click here and you can delete this workspace like this. And if you do not want to show any workspace on this window menu, you can drag and drop this to do not show section. If you don't want to show the all panels workspace, you can drag and drop these things, so it won't show on this window workspace section. It will hide from this menu, right? So that is how you use that. Now we have created the custom workspace. Now the next thing is we need to create a custom keyboard layout for our workspace. So how do you do that? You can go to edit, keyboard shortcuts, and now you need to create a custom keyboard layout. So I click on save as, and it will give me option to create a new keyboard shortcut layout. I type the Adobe Rider. And click OK. Right, now we need to assign shortcuts to these panels. So in order to access that, you can search a window, because all these panels are under the window menu. So we can type window in the search bar, so we can access all the commands on the window, right? If you scroll down here, you can see the options right here. First one is project panel. So you got the project panel. You can remove any if you have already assigned any keyboard shortcut. For the project panel, you click here and press 1 to apply the number 1 as the keyboard shortcut for the project panel, like this, right? So now we have assigned number 1 for the project panel. Then the effects control panel, you can scroll here and you can go to the effects control panel. You can see I have already assigned these shortcuts, but you can go to the effects control panel and click here and type number 2. Right, you need to repeat this process for all the panels, for the graphic templates, media browser, properties, and markers panel, and audio track mixer. Once you completed all of that assignments, you can click save. Right, now you have saved your custom keyboard shortcut layout for this panel. Now if you go to the window menu, here you can see the panel shortcuts on the in front of the panel name. If you go to the properties panel, you can see the number 1, number 6. If you go to the media browser, you can see that keyboard shortcut is number 6. So you can see all the keyboard shortcuts that you have assigned, right? So now we can access these shortcuts inside Adobe Premiere. So if I press number 3, I can go to the effects panel and I can add any effect, right, like this. Now I want to go to the project panel again. I can press number 1 and I can go to the project panel. If I want to go to the audio track mixer, I can press number 8, easily go to the audio track mixer. So I hope you get the idea, and these are the objectives that you learned in this tutorial. So practice these things, right? Once you learn new thing, you need to apply those new things, and you must practice those things inside Adobe Premiere to get the experience, right? At the end of the day, the experience is the most valuable thing. Once you get this experience, then you are good to go. You can continue practicing this. That way you can get these things into your muscle memory and you can become a more efficient video editor. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to Adobe Rider, please subscribe. I'll be back with the next video. Thank you.